We have $50 giveaways every Saturday. We try to give away two $50 prizes. This video is related to that. We also give away seven $7 prizes on Saturdays, which have other videos that are shorter. Psalms 1 in New Revised Standard Version says, "Happy are those who do not follow the advice of the wicked, or take the path that sinners tread, or sit in the seat of scoffers. But their delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law they meditate day and night. They are like trees planted by streams of water, which yield their fruit in its season, and their leaves do not wither. In all that they do, they prosper." So I want to focus on verse 3. They are like trees planted by streams of water. If you've ever seen a stream or a river, and then next to the river, there's usually a lot of vegetation. And then further away from the river, there's less, especially if you're in a deserty kind of area. Let's say that we have a plant up here in area A and one over here in area B. Area A, area B. And both begin, and they're both 1 centimeter tall. And then after 1 unit of time, this one is 4 centimeters tall, but this one is even taller. It's like 16 centimeters tall. We have a formula that says y equals 4 to the power of x and all of that raised to the power of z, or z if you're in Canada. And if the base is a real number, which has a location on the number line, and m and n are both natural numbers, which are also called positive integers, then this can be simplified into 4 to the power of xz. In this case over here, we have y sub b equals 4 power of x, and then let's say z is 1. So when x is 0, y sub b is 1, because 4 to the power of 0 is 1, to the power of 1 is 1 when x is 0. And then when x is 1, you have 4 to the power of 1 is 4. When x is 2, 4 to the power of 2 is 16, like that. This one's out in the desert. Now then you have the other plant that's by the water, and let's say his formula is y sub a equals 4 to the power of x squared, and this is for the height of the plant. So at x equals 0, they're the same height. They're both 1 centimeter tall. When x equals 1, and this is a 2 here, 4 to the power of 1 squared is 16. 4 to the power of 1, and then move it over a little, squared is 16. It's the same as 4 to the 1 times 2. When they write the base once, you multiply the exponents, okay? But after 2 units of time, the one planted by the streams of water is way higher. So it's 4 to the power of 4, 4 to the power of 4, which is 256 centimeters. So this is just a quick illustration of the power rule of exponents with natural number powers. And the plant by the water is growing faster. Now, that doesn't mean that its leaves will turn at a different time. And also the story says that its leaves do not wither. But just because it's by the water doesn't mean that the leaves will turn different colors at a different time. That's a different process than the speed of growth. So this z is modifying the x, and the x is the input, and it's the number of iterations of time that have passed by. So in the same amount of time, the trees by the river are growing much faster than the ones out in the desert. And everybody have a great day.